Sister Betty Shabazz. So I'm representing today my queen. Sometimes I tell people you can call me Mr. Inez Barrett. So I'm representing my queen today as well, the assemblywoman from our district who had to do some things. I said I'll represent her here today, and that's Assemblywoman Inez Barrett. Let's give Brother Malcolm X his spirit so he can hear us. A big hand clap, a loud And that's what Malcolm taught us. So as we celebrate Malcolm, we got to celebrate my beloved sister, Sister Betty Shabazz. So I'm representing today my queen. Sometimes I tell people you can call me Mr. Inez Barrett. So I'm representing my queen today as well, the assemblywoman from our district who had to do some things. I said I'll represent her here today, and that's Assemblywoman Inez Barrett. Let's give Brother Malcolm X his spirit so he can hear us. A big hand clap, a loud
some of them became the Nazis and became hatred people. You can talk about the Japanese. We went in there, they were peaceful people. Commodore Perry came in with the fleets, and they, in their meekness, learned to become so aggressive until they became aggressive force to the Chinese. The Chinese, when they became aggressive, pushed down the people that were Tibetan. So people know that the negative forces in you will cause you to worship the wrong people and the wrong thing.
Teach that.
The only thing worthy of transforming you is God supreme. And that is the power that's the friend of your life. I'm just concluding saying that when I was on 115th Street growing up, my parents were Baptists. I was a Baptist Sunday school teacher, but I would leave and go to the grocery store because I was the oldest girl. On 116th Street, there was that grocery store. And Temple number 7 was right there. And on 115th Street, I listened to Malcolm X every Saturday. My parents would not tell me about the atrocities that they knew in the South because they want me to grow up void of sad stories and of horror stories and lynching. They wanted me to be a little sweet thing, and I was that, but it was Malcolm X that taught me that children must know the truth, because the truth is what will set you free. And so as strong as you are, you need to know that some of your people were maimed and killed, and you were born with a destiny to supersede all of that horror that took place and take your place, not just as a community giant, but an international person. Why? Because we are a parent people. The other races came from us. God designed us with power, with determination, with knowledge, and we are not to be dumbed down. That's right. Up, you mighty race.
60 of it in the heart of the struggle. So it's good to see those coming up after, particularly these young students from some folks. That's a model of what we should have about keeping our hands on our children, instilling strength in them. We're here every year on this day, but we need to make every day our pilgrimage to Mount. Every day our pilgrimage to Betty. Emulating who and what they have been, and if possible, going past what they contribute. We do need to reinvent Malcolm X every day. We do need to reinvent Malcolm X in every way. So let's not get frustrated by a publication that has just come out. Take the concept of the reinvention of Malcolm X and multiply it millions of times, tens of millions of times. All brothers who've been inside need to take and reinvent Malcolm X in the power that he gained when he was inside. All brothers trying to put families together with the difficulties that they have. They need to understand and reinvent Malcolm X, how he was able to put a family together organizationally called the Nation of Islam and expand it, and then put a blood family together, his own biological family, and then when he got the Pan-African consciousness moving around the world, he put together an African family. So we need to reinvent Malcolm X. And what is that process that we're doing? It's Sankofa. Sankofa. Going back and fetching. Going back and fetching the spirit of our revolutionaries. Going back and fetching the spirit of our great leaders. Going back and fetching the spirit of our queen mothers. Going back and fetching the spirit of our priests and our priestesses. Go back and fetch it. Sankofa. And that's what it's all about. So I'm so glad to see all of us here. I'll be this evening at some of the other activities, so you'll have a chance to hear me a little more than that. I know we have to cut it short. So the message that I have, I got to keep in my heart for another day. And hopefully I'll be back here next week. But you can go online, you can go on the internet, you can go on Facebook, and you'll see my activities. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Bob. Get some blessings, Bob. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong.
We can't lose our spirit that's on the inside.
وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا اللهم من أحييته منا فأحييه
Mike, don't look for the leg roll. It ain't here.
What's that?
You got the leg roll.
No?
No. Not this one.
No. My knees don't touch
Like that's what I got.
That's what I do once everybody get on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like to get on the outside anyway. Yeah. Things get hot.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
I mean, other seat, we had plenty leg.
No. We miss it because it was people in front of us.
He wasn't there.
My wife, when I get on.
People missing because they don't know that the bus number.
What? Okay, all right. You got one too, Ralph. Okay.